Okay, wow. So get this.
Uh-huh.
You sent in an article about Pepe coin.
Right.
It nearly doubled in price, like in just a single day.
Yeah.
A 95% jump. That is wild.
That's insane, yeah.
So for today's deep dive, we're
Yeah.
going to try to wrap our heads around this whole meme coin world, figure out if this Pepe thing is really special or just riding a wave.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting actually because while the, broader crypto market is up, Pepe's surge seems to be fueled by um more than just like a general upswing.
Hmm. Okay, so the article mentioned that it got listed on Robinhood and Coinbase. Was that what's causing this frenzy?
Well, listings on major exchanges,
Yeah.
those are definitely playing a role for sure.
Yeah.
It makes Pepe more accessible, right? And it gives it an air of legitimacy,
Right.
especially for like those new to crypto.
So it's like being on those platforms makes it seem
Yeah.
more trustworthy.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, that makes sense. But the article also mentioned
Yeah.
viral marketing and speculation.
Right.
Sounds pretty classic meme coin tactic.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what exactly makes a meme coin like different from Bitcoin or like Ethereum, other cryptocurrencies?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, which, were designed with specific technologies and uses in mind,
Right.
meme coins, like Pepe, they gain value mainly from like online hype and social media trends.
Mm.
And they often lack the real world applications or even like underlying tech
Yeah.
that those, traditional cryptocurrencies have.
And so it's all about the community and the buzz.
Exactly. Yeah, you can think of it as like an inside joke that
Mm.
somehow becomes, a financial phenomenon.
Yeah.
Remember Pepe the Frog,
Oh, yeah.
the meme character?
Right.
Yeah, so this coin is based on that,
Oh.
which shows you how internet culture can actually spill over into the financial world.
Wow, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
And the article even mentioned other meme coins like Bonk
Right.
and Pheanut, right?
Yes.
Seeing
Yeah.
a similar success after getting listed on big exchanges.
Uh-huh.
So is this becoming a trend? Like, are we going to see a flood of new meme coins based on every viral meme?
It's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
The world of meme coins, I mean, it is driven by trends, right?
Yeah,
And the internet, I mean, that moves so fast.
that's true.
If a meme captures like the imagination,
Yeah.
gains enough traction,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be surprising at all to see someone just capitalize on that by launching a meme coin.
So imagine a future where we have like distracted boyfriend coin or like woman yelling at cat coin.
Exactly.
It's funny.
It sounds absurd,
Yeah.
But so did Dogecoin at one point,
Yeah.
and look at it now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But the point is, like, a future of meme coins, it's likely to be just as, unpredictable and wild as the internet itself. But what's really intriguing to me is the psychology behind meme coin investors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what drives people to invest in such, volatile assets?
Right. Like what are they hoping to gain? Is it just about the money or is there something more?
I think it's a combination of factors, to be honest.
Okay.
There's the allure of like quick profits, of course. People see these massive price surges, right?
Uh-huh.
And they think they can get in early and make a quick buck.
Right.
But there's also a sense of community,
Yeah.
and belonging.
Yeah.
People want to be a part of something trendy and exciting.
And the fact that it's like based on a meme
Yeah.
makes it feel I don't know, more approachable, right? It's like,
yeah.
hey, I get this joke, I'm in on the joke,
Uh-huh.
so I should be in on this investment too.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a sense of camaraderie
Yeah.
and shared understanding.
Yeah.
It's like an exclusive club where everyone gets the reference. But this raises a really important question.
Cool.
Can meme coins like Pepe ever break free from their like meme status and achieve, mainstream adoption and legitimacy?
Now that's the $1 million question.
Right.
Because right now putting money into a meme coin seems, I don't know, pretty risky.
Well, the volatility is definitely a major concern.
Yeah.
Meme coins are incredibly susceptible to like market manipulation and social media hype.
Huh.
I mean, one viral tweet or even like a celebrity endorsement could send the price I don't know, skyrocketing
Yeah.
or plummeting.
So it's like riding a roller coaster blindfolded.
Yeah.
You have no idea which way it's going to go.
Exact.
But some people must be making money off of this, right?
Of course, there are always winners and losers in any market.
Yeah. Okay.
But the key takeaway here is that investing in meme coins should never be taken lightly. It requires like a very specific risk tolerance and a deep understanding of, the market dynamics.
So before you jump on the Pepe train,
Yeah.
it's essential to do your research and understand the risks involved.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't just follow the hype.
Right.
Information and research are your most valuable tools in this space. It's not enough to simply understand like what a meme coin is.
Yeah.
You need to understand how it works, the technology behind it, and the community driving it.
So we're talking about things like smart contracts and tokenomics.
Precisely. These are, fundamental concepts in the world of cryptocurrency, and they apply to meme coins as well. Smart contracts, essentially, they're like self-executing contracts, written in code.
Yeah.
And they're used to automate various aspects of a cryptocurrency's functionality.
Okay, and tokenomics.
Right.
What's that all about?
So tokenomics, that refers to the economic model of a cryptocurrency. It encompasses things like the total supply of tokens, the distribution of tokens, and the mechanisms for like creating and destroying tokens. It's like the DNA of a cryptocurrency.
So understanding these technical aspects is crucial for making like informed investment decisions.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's not enough to just be aware of the meme.
Yeah.
You need to understand the underlying technology and the forces that are driving its value.
Okay, so we've talked about the hype, the risks,
right,
and the tech behind meme coins. But what about the potential impact of these, meme-based currencies on the broader crypto market?
That's a question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah.
Do meme coins represent like a legitimate evolution of the crypto space? Or are they simply a distraction, a fleeting fad that will eventually just fade away?
Right. Because some people might see them as a threat to more established cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, that's a valid concern for sure.
Yeah.
Some argue that the speculative nature of meme coins actually undermines the credibility of the entire crypto ecosystem. They say that it reinforces the perception of crypto as a risky and unstable asset class.
But others might argue that meme coins are actually bringing more people into the crypto world.
Right.
It's like they're making it more accessible and fun.
That's true. Meme coins have undoubtedly lowered the barrier to entry for many people.
Yeah.
I mean, they've made crypto more approachable and less intimidating.
So it's a complex issue with arguments on both sides. But one thing's for sure, meme coins are here to stay.
Yeah.
At least for the foreseeable future.
Absolutely. And their impact on the crypto market is something that we'll continue to observe and analyze.
Now, before we move on, let's circle back to Pepe specifically.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned earlier that its recent surge was likely fueled by more than just the general market upswing.
Right.
Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. So while the broader crypto market is experiencing upward momentum, Pepe's surge seems to be driven by a unique combination of factors.
Okay.
We've already talked about its listings on Robinhood and Coinbase,
right,
which have significantly increased its visibility and accessibility.
Yeah, and that sense of legitimacy that comes with being listed on those platforms.
Exactly. But there's also the element of scarcity. Pepe has a fixed supply of tokens, which means that as demand increases, the price is likely to rise.
Right. It's the basic principle of supply and demand.
Precisely.
Okay.
And in Pepe's case, the demand seems to be driven by a combination of factors. The meme's popularity, right? The fear of missing out, and the speculative frenzy that often surrounds meme coins.
So it's like a perfect storm of hype and speculation.
Yeah, you could say that.
But what about the community aspect? How big of a role is the Pepe community playing in its success?
The community is absolutely crucial.
Okay.
Pepe has a very active and engaged community of supporters who are constantly, promoting the coin, creating memes, and spreading the word.
So it's like a grassroots marketing campaign, but on a global scale.
Exactly. Yeah, and that kind of organic growth is incredibly powerful. I mean, it's one of the key reasons why Pepe has been able to achieve such, impressive price gains.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
We've talked about the definition of meme coins,
Right.
The psychology of investors, the technical aspects, the impact on the broader market, and the specific factors driving Pepe's success.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we should touch on before we move on?
I think it would be helpful to talk a little bit about the risks associated with meme coin investing. I mean, we've touched on this briefly, but it's important to emphasize that meme coins are incredibly volatile and speculative assets.
Right.
They can experience massive price swings, in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
And there's always the risk of losing a significant portion, if not all, of your investment.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart, right?
Definitely not. Meme coin investing is not for everyone.
Okay.
It requires a high risk tolerance, a willingness to, accept potential losses, and a deep understanding of the market.
And it's crucial to remember that this is not financial advice.
Of course not.
We're just, exploring the world of meme coins and trying to understand what makes them tick.
Exactly.
But ultimately, any investment decision should be made, after careful consideration for research.
Absolutely. It's essential to do your own due diligence, and make informed decisions based on your individual circumstances and risk tolerance.
Okay, so we've established that meme coins are risky business.
They are.
But they're also incredibly fascinating. They're a reflection of internet culture.
Yeah.
A testament to the power of community.
Right.
And a glimpse into the future of finance.
I think that's a great way to put it. Yeah. Meme coins are a microcosm of the crypto world. And they offer valuable insights into the evolving relationship between technology, finance, and culture.
Now, speaking of culture, let's shift our focus to the Indian context.
Okay.
The article you sent in mentioned something about cryptocurrency tax implications.
Right.
In India.
Yes.
Can you break down what those look like?
Sure.
For our listeners who are based in India?
So in India, income generated from transferring cryptocurrencies is taxed at a flat rate of 30%.
Okay.
So any profits you make from selling your crypto are subject to this 30% tax.
Okay. So that's a flat 30% on any gains.
Right.
What else should our Indian listeners be aware of?
There's also a 1% TDS, which stands for tax deducted at source, applied to crypto sales exceeding certain thresholds.
So that's an additional 1%.
Yeah. On
top of the 30% if your sales go above a certain amount.
Exactly. It's important for our Indian listeners to be aware of these tax implications. Right.
Before making any investment decisions.
Right, because those taxes can really eat into your profits if you're not careful.
Precisely. Yeah, it's crucial to factor in these taxes.
Yeah.
When calculating your potential returns.
All right, so we've covered the tax situation in India.
Yeah.
But let's go back to something you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
About meme coins and their potential for mainstream adoption.
Right.
What would it take for a meme coin like Pepe to truly, break into the mainstream?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think there are a few key factors that would need to be in place.
Okay.
For a meme coin to achieve, mainstream adoption.
Yeah.
First and foremost, it would need to demonstrate real-world utility.
So it can't just be like a funny picture on the internet anymore.
Right.
It needs to actually do something.
Exactly. It needs to offer like a tangible benefit or solve a real world problem.
This could be anything from like facilitating payments to powering, decentralized applications.
So it needs to evolve beyond its meme origins.
Yes.
And become something more functional.
Precisely, and that's a significant challenge for meme coins.
Yeah.
Because they're often perceived as being driven purely by hype and speculation.
Right.
They need to prove that they can offer something more than just a quick buck.
Yeah, and that they can be trusted, right?
Absolutely.
Because right now there's a lot of skepticism.
Yeah.
Surrounding meme coins.
Building trust is essential for mainstream adoption. This means, having a transparent and accountable development team, clear and concise communication, and a strong track record of security and reliability.
So it's not just about the technology,
right?
It's also about the people behind it.
Yeah,
they need to be trustworthy and competent.
Exactly. People need to feel confident that their investments are in safe hands,
and that the meme coin they're investing in has like a long-term vision, right?
The key point.
Because right now a lot of meme coins feel very short-term focused. It's all about the hype and the quick gains.
For a meme coin to achieve mainstream adoption, it needs to have a clear and compelling long-term vision. What's the roadmap for development?
Right.
What are the goals for the future?
Yeah.
These are questions that potential investors will be asking.
So it's not just about riding the wave of the moment.
Right.
It's about building something sustainable and valuable in the long term.
Precisely. And that's what will ultimately determine whether a meme coin can transition from a speculative asset to a mainstream currency.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
In this first part of our deep dive.
We've
explored the definition of meme coins,
the
psychology of investors, the technical aspects, the impact on the broader market,
right,
and the challenges of mainstream adoption.
Yeah.
But there's still so much more to unpack.
Absolutely. We've only just scratched the surface of this fascinating and ever-evolving world. So one aspect we haven't really touched on yet is the whole regulatory landscape.
Right.
How governments choose to regulate meme coins. That could have a huge impact on their future.
You're right. We haven't really talked about regulations.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges do meme coins pose for regulators?
Yeah. Well, for one, their decentralized nature makes them really difficult to control. Traditional financial regulations often rely on centralized entities like banks or financial institutions.
Right.
But with meme coins, there's no central authority to regulate.
So it's like trying to herd cats.
That's a great analogy.
You can't really control them. You can only try to influence their behavior.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of anonymity.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency transactions can be, pseudonymous, which makes it difficult to track who's buying and selling these coins.
So this raises concerns about things like money laundering and tax evasion, right?
Exactly. Regulators are grappling with how to balance, the potential benefits of cryptocurrency innovation with the need to protect consumers,
right,
and prevent illicit activities.
It sounds like a real dilemma.
It is.
They don't want to stifle innovation, but they also can't just let things run wild.
Precisely. It's a delicate balancing act, and the regulatory landscape is constantly evolving. So it's something that investors need to stay informed about.
So it's not just about understanding the technology and the market. It's also about understanding the legal and regulatory environment.
Absolutely, yeah. Regulations can have a significant impact on a meme coin's value, and its ability to operate.
Okay, so we've talked about regulations, but let's zoom out for a second, and consider the bigger picture.
Yeah.
What are the potential long-term implications of meme coins, for the financial world?
That's a fascinating question.
Yeah.
Some believe that meme coins are just a fad, a blip on the radar of financial history.
Right.
But others see them as a harbinger of a more decentralized and democratized financial future.
So it's like a fork in the road.
Yeah.
One path leads to obscurity, the other to like revolution.
Exactly. And it's too early to say for sure which path we're on.
Yeah.
But I think it's safe to say that meme coins have, shaken things up a little bit,
yeah,
and challenged traditional notions of finance.
They've definitely forced people to pay attention, right?
Yeah.
Even those who were skeptical of crypto before are now having to like take notice.
Absolutely. Yeah, meme coins have brought crypto into the mainstream conversation.
Yeah.
In a way that Bitcoin never could. They've demystified it and made it accessible to a wider audience.
And they've shown that finance doesn't have to be boring.
Right.
It can be fun.
Yeah.
It can be meme-worthy.
Exactly. They've injected a sense of humor and playfulness into the often serious world of finance.
Now, you mentioned earlier that the meme coins could be a sign of a more decentralized and democratized financial future.
Yeah.
Can you expand on that a bit?
Sure. One of the key promises of cryptocurrency is the idea of financial inclusion. Giving people who are traditionally excluded from traditional financial systems access to financial tools and services.
So it's about empowering people who might not have bank accounts.
Yeah.
Or access to credit.
Exactly. And meme coins with their low barrier to entry and their association with internet culture have the potential to reach a demographic that traditional financial institutions have often, overlooked.
It's like they're speaking a different language. A language that resonates with a younger, more tech-savvy generation.
Precisely, and that's a powerful thing.
Okay, so we've talked about the potential benefits of meme coins,
right.
but let's not forget about the risks.
Right.
You mentioned earlier that they're highly volatile and susceptible to manipulation.
Absolutely, and that's something that investors need to be acutely aware of. Meme coins are not for the faint of heart.
Okay.
They're speculative assets, and there's always the risk of losing money.
So it's important to approach them with caution.
Yeah.
And do your research before investing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Don't just jump on the bandwagon because something is, trending on social media.
Right.
Take the time to understand the technology, the team behind it, and the potential risks involved.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground in our deep dive into meme coins.
Yeah.
We've explored their definition, their rise, their impact on the market, their regulatory challenges, their long-term implications, and the risks involved.
But before we wrap up, I want to leave our listener with a thought-provoking question.
Sure.
If meme coins are a reflection of internet culture, and internet culture is constantly evolving,
right?
What does that mean for the future of meme coins?
That's a great question. What kind of meme coins might we see in the future?
Right.
What new trends might emerge?
Yeah.
And how will the relationship between internet culture and finance continue to evolve?
Those are all, questions worth pondering.
Yeah.
The world of meme coins is still in its early stages, and it's full of possibilities. I mean, it's an exciting space to watch.
Yeah.
But it's also important to, to approach it with a critical eye.
Right.
And a healthy dose of skepticism.
So stay informed, do your research,
Yeah.
and invest responsibly.
Exactly.
And most importantly, don't forget to have fun.
Right.
After all, meme coins are all about embracing the absurdity and the humor of the internet culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is a wild world out there, and it just seems like everything's changing so fast.
Yeah, I know.
Before we wrap up our deep dive into these meme coins, though, I have one more question that's been bugging me. Okay, so we've talked about how meme coins like gain value from online trends and community hype. But what happens when those trends fade? Like, what happens when the meme just stops being funny? Does the coin just disappear?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like what gives a meme coin lasting power?
Right.
Beyond just that initial hype.
Yeah.
Well, there are There are a few possibilities.
Okay.
One is that the meme coin could develop a strong enough community, that keeps it going even after the mainstream attention moves on. Think of it like a band.
Okay.
That starts out playing small clubs.
Yeah.
And then builds a dedicated fan base that just follows them for years.
So it's about cultivating like a loyal following. Those diehard fans who stick around no matter what.
Exactly.
Okay.
And another possibility is that the developers, behind the meme coin,
could introduce like new features or utility that gives it value beyond just its meme status.
Right.
They could create a platform for decentralized applications or integrate it with existing blockchain ecosystems.
So it's like taking that initial hype and using it as a springboard to launch something more substantial.
Precisely.
Right.
It's about evolving beyond the meme and becoming something more functional and valuable in the long term.
So it's not necessarily a death sentence for a meme coin if the meme loses its popularity.
Not at all. But it does highlight, the importance of looking beyond the meme itself.
Right.
And considering the factors that could contribute to a meme coin's long-term sustainability.
Right. Okay.
What's the community like? Are the developers actively working on the project? Do they have a clear roadmap for the future? These are all important questions to ask.
Before investing in any meme coin.
It sounds like investing in meme coins requires like a different kind of due diligence than investing in traditional stocks,
right,
or even other cryptocurrencies.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't just look at the price charts or the market cap.
Right.
You need to understand like the cultural context, the community dynamics, and the long-term vision of the project.
So it's not just about the numbers; it's about understanding like the story, the narrative behind the meme coin.
Exactly. And that's what makes this space so fascinating. It's the intersection of, finance, technology, and culture.
Well, I think we've done a pretty good job of unpacking this complex and intriguing world of meme coins.
Yeah, I think so.
We've explored the hype, the risks, the technology, the regulations, and the potential long-term implications.
We've covered a lot of ground. But this is just the beginning of the conversation.
Right.
The world of meme coins is constantly evolving, So it's important to stay informed and keep learning.
And to remember that this is all still very new.
Yeah, we're in uncharted territory here.
Yeah.
And there are no guarantees.
That's right. Meme coins are a high risk, high reward investment.
Yeah.
But they're also a fascinating reflection of our times. A glimpse into the future of finance.
Right.
And a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected things can become incredibly valuable.
Well said.
And with that, we've reached the end of our deep dive into this wild and wacky world of meme coins.
It has been a journey.
It has. Thanks for joining us on this journey. And remember to always do your own research, invest responsibly, and never stop exploring